The film starts with a war scene. The war is between the US and Germany. American soldiers are heading to France for a mission. Captain Ford tells them about their task in France. A German radio tower sits on a French church. It keeps the Germans ahead, stopping the Americans from winning. The Americans must go to France to destroy that tower. Germany controls many French cities. This makes it easy to attack the US. When their plane appears on German radar, the German Air Force attacks them. The plane shakes hard, and everyone knows they are hit. So they put on parachutes and jump out. Then we see the plane crash in the sky. The scene changes to an American soldier named Edward. He comes out of the water. Edward jumped from the same plane. Because he landed in water, he is safe and not badly hurt. He gets out of the water and looks into the forest. He sees many dead friends. He walks on, hoping someone is still alive. Finally, his hope comes true. He sees Captain Ford is alive. He moves forward carefully. A little further on, he finds 3 more living friends. They are very happy as they continue their mission. One friend suddenly steps on a landmine. It explodes, blowing the soldier to pieces. They are very sad. Only 4 men are left. They must finish the mission. Feeling sad, they move on. In the forest, they see a girl taking things from dead soldiers. Captain Ford points his gun at her. The girl says, "I mean no harm. I just need these things to survive." Her name is Chloe, and they learn she hates the German soldiers. She wants them to leave her town. When Chloe learns they are American soldiers, she quickly takes them home to help. At Chloe's home, they meet her little brother. The soldiers explain their mission. They must destroy the church tower. Now they need directions. Chloe says she knows the church, but has never been there. She doesn't know why, but nobody goes there. Everyone is forbidden to go there. While talking, Edward goes to the bathroom. When he comes out, he hears a scary sound nearby. It is someone breathing. It sounds like a monster, not a human. Scared, he follows the sound and finds something awful behind a door. He sees a woman who looks like a monster. Her face is swollen, her eyes are gone, and she can't speak. Edward is terrified. He stands frozen, looking at her. Suddenly, Chloe appears behind him. Her voice scares him more. He looks back, and Chloe says, "It's my aunt." She became like this after going to the church you are talking about. Chloe says she saved her aunt from the church and brought her home. Her parents were killed by German soldiers long ago. As they talk, they hear cars stopping outside. They hide quickly, and Chloe goes to the door. She opens it and sees a German officer. He enters the house politely, but soon he starts to force himself on Chloe. Ford and Edward watch this. They learn that to save her aunt, Chloe made a deal with this officer. Because of this deal, the officer comes to abuse her anytime. Today, Chloe tries to push him away, but he forces himself on her. Ford and Edward plan to save her. Edward steps out and points a gun at the officer's head. Ford ties the man's hands and feet. Ford tells Edward, "I will handle this. You go. Find the other 2 men near the church." Their friends had already gone to find the church using Chloe's clues, but they are missing. Edward tries hard to find the church. Suddenly, he is chased by a German guard dog. He runs fast and, to save himself, he spots a truck. He runs faster and jumps onto the truck. Inside, he finally relaxes and passes out for a moment. When he wakes up and looks around, he is terrified. All the American soldiers in the truck are dead. By chance, the truck takes him to the church. The dead bodies are taken inside. Edward sneaks inside the church to hide. At first, everything looks normal. But as he walks, he finds a secret German lab inside. When he enters the lab, he sees many cages with living prisoners. As he walks further, he sees many dead bodies used for dark experiments. The Germans' evil work does not stop there. He sees even scarier things. Inside this lab, people are hanging in weird bags. He is terrified. He tries to open a bag and suddenly a weird red liquid pours out. He sees the person inside is still alive. The person shakes, and when Edward sees his face, he looks just like Chloe's aunt. It looks like someone burned his face. He looks like a monster. Edward sees that the liquid from the bag is used to make a special injection. He doesn't know what it does, so he keeps one. Edward then hears noises. He walks forward and looks behind a curtain. He is shocked. There is a broken body of a woman. It is just a woman's head and spine. Shockingly, she is still alive and talking. Seeing this, Edward gets so scared that he runs away. While trying to escape, he finds his missing friend. He learns that his friend was captured by Germans and tortured in experiments. He survived, but is badly hurt. Edward quickly saves him. He carries him back to Chloe's house. Edward tells his captain something shocking. He says, "The tower is not the only threat. A secret lab is inside the church, where crazy experiments are happening. Many dead and living people are used for tests and suffer badly." He tells Ford everything. Ford is shocked and worried. He wants to know about these lab tests, so he tells a soldier to bring the German officer downstairs. Upstairs, the soldier finds the officer passed out. He tries to wake him up. When he thinks the officer won't wake up, he unties him. The officer was faking it. As soon as he's free, he grabs a gun and shoots the soldier. Hearing the shot, Edward and Ford run upstairs. Another friend catches the officer again. They are very sad to see their friend shot dead. Edward is upset, but then he remembers the injection he took from the lab. He saw how dead people came back to life. He thinks this injection can revive the dead. He thinks for a moment, then injects it into his dead friend's heart. His plan works. After a few moments, his friend comes back to life. Everyone is shocked to see him alive. Soon, we see the man gaining super strength. He's so strong that, well, his body can't handle it. His veins swell and his face turns blue. He starts attacking his friends. He grabs Edward's throat and chokes him. His friends try to pull him away. They separate him from Edward, but now he is furious. Just like the lab monsters, he wants to kill his own friends. Ford shoots him in the chest, but the bullets have no effect on him at all. He won't die. He has become a zombie. The Americans are confused. Edward realizes his friend is alive but gone forever. The injection ruined his mind. So Edward hits his friend in the head with his gun. He crushes his head with heavy blows, finally killing him. The German officer watches and uses the chance to run away. He even takes Chloe's little brother. Hearing the noise, they try to stop him, but the officer escapes. Ford's bullet hits the officer's face, tearing off his cheek. Despite the pain, he runs away. The men are stressed. First, they only had one mission: to destroy the tower. But Edward tells the captain that destroying the lab and its evil experiments is more important than the tower. Ford agrees. They make a plan to finish the mission quickly. They will destroy the lab, then the tower. They ask Chloe for help. Her brother is in the lab and they need to save him. The scene cuts to the officer entering the lab. He injects himself with the serum. The scientist asks, "What have you done? It will make you crazy. These injections are for dead people, to turn them into monsters that never die and only kill enemies." We learn the lab wants to build an unkillable German army. They captured everyone, even American soldiers. They injected them to bring them back as monsters. Here, the injections are made using the blood of people in the bags. The scene changes. Captain Ford and his men are outside. They reach the back of the church. Captain Ford explains the plan. Ford climbs the church and goes to the radio tower. Edward goes down into the lab. Ford plants a bomb in the radio tower. Edward plants a bomb in the lab. Just as they try to leave, Ford runs into the German officer. The officer looks scary. Half his face is gone. The injection made him so strong that no normal soldier can beat him. Ford tries to fight, but fails. Now the officer drags Ford to the lab. The officer wants to kill him. Knowing he cannot win like this, Ford grabs a needle and injects himself too. Ford knows this will make him lose his mind and attack his own men. But for now, Ford fights the monster officer. He uses his new power, and a brutal fight starts between them. Meanwhile, another soldier helps Chloe. They carefully search for her little brother. Chloe finds him tied to a bed in the lab. She frees him and escapes. Her soldier friend finds Edward. Edward sees Ford and the officer fighting. He knows it is crazy to get close. He understands. They are both zombies. He knows zombies die from headshots or fire. With this in mind, he gets an idea. He sees an oxygen tank and shoots it. The tank is near the officer, and the explosion destroys his body. Ford is unharmed. Edward quickly runs over and tries to save Ford, but Ford pushes him away and locks himself in a cage. He knows he is a zombie now and will lose his mind. Meanwhile, Chloe and her brother try to escape through an air vent, but a zombie attacks them. He gets too close to Chloe. Before he can bite her, Chloe puts her gun under his chin and shoots him right in the brain. This lets Chloe and her brother escape. Back with Edward and Ford. Ford gives Edward strict orders. We don't hear them fully, but we see that Ford tells him to leave alone. Outside, we see German soldiers know the Americans are in the lab. They shoot wildly, killing the other Americans. Seeing this, Edward comes out to check the situation. Not only living German soldiers are there, now many dead soldiers, brought back by the lab, are coming out too. Seeing the zombies, Edward doesn't fight. He just presses the detonator and blows up the church. Edward knows the fire will kill the zombies. He planted many bombs, causing a massive explosion. The church, the lab, and the radio tower are all destroyed. All the German soldiers are killed. This news quickly spreads through the town. The people celebrate because they are finally free. Everyone comes out and thanks Edward for his help. In the final scene, we see Edward back in America. His commanders ask him about the secret lab. Edward lies and says he saw no lab. He says they just blew up the tower and came back. Edward lied to them because of Ford's final order. Both men knew that. War destroys people's humanity. If the Americans knew about the lab, they would do the same evil tests. Edward also knew that even one zombie surviving could spread the virus to the world. Humanity would quickly die. So Edward's lie saves the world. His mission is done, and the movie ends.